Morning, folks. Welcome to the channel. Um, what I thought to do is concentrate on one figure over the weekend and show you how I go about painting a few things on it. I'm not saying mine is the definitive way of painting, but I just thought I'd offer insight to how I do things. So, what I'm going to concentrate on is, just caught the camera. The one of the Norse dwarfs. Some of these principles I use on this, I do use on historical figures as well. So yeah, it's all good. So I'm just marking with the blue tack roughly where the camera's the centre, so I know where to hold the figure. So right, what I've done is I've primed the figure with a gold grey, which is from, hang on a minute. Ugh. That's nice. Just one moment. As professional as ever. Not. Gold grey, and it's from Colourforge. So I use that to prime figures. If I was in a hurry, I'd spray it with black. This is just the way I prefer to do things when I'm doing stuff for myself. And I got this at Partisan one year. It's still going strong. I think I've had it about 3 or 4 years. And it's just normal black primer. It was from a company that was at a show doing airbrushes, compressors, and a range of paints. Now, I use this, but I've also got the AK Interactive Black undercoat as well. So once this is gone, I should be using that. So obviously, as with everything, give it a good shake. I have actually put some metal agitators in this, so I know it's going to mix better. And what I'm going to do now is just go over the actual figure, not the base where possible, and just prime it. When I can open the I know for some people this is like possibly teaching you how to suck eggs, but you never know. There might be some people out there that maybe don't know, maybe don't prime the figures. So here we go. We're just putting it on, not too thick, but this does dry really flat matte, and it's like a self-leveler. As long as you don't put it on way thick, it will dry matte, and you won't end up with it being affected by pooling. I bet you're thinking, well, why do it grey first time and don't just spray it black? I tend to find some of the black primers, even if you shake them up enough, don't actually catch everything on the figure, and ends up leaving little areas of metal showing through. It's like just like little pinpricks and stuff like that. So I have to go around double checking. Excuse me, I keep catching camera, I keep coughing, so you'll have to excuse it. Leaving little pinpricks or little areas where the metal's showing through, so I'm going to go round the figure doing this anyway. I don't use grey as an undercoat. I have tried something with the grey undercoat before and doing a wash. It worked out okay, but yeah, I just couldn't get into it. I mean, I've always used a black undercoat for, well, let's put it this way, 40 odd years. So it's like second nature to me to work from a black undercoat. So there we go. We'll just double check. I've caught everything. A little bit beyond there. I know I'm probably not going to get to reach to paint that, but I'd sooner it be black than a bit of grey showing. So yeah, I'll let that dry. And I'll do this while we're here. I might as well use the black up instead of wasting it. All I'm using is for putting this on is a very knackered GW brush. I think it's one of the, it's the small dry brush. It's ideal for, lolloping on black undercoat. But yeah, I thought I'd do this bit to camera and I'll come back later on and do another bit to the camera and probably do it as a follow through, or not follow through, as a follow along. So you can sort of see what paints I use and how I apply the paint, while painting figures. I did start a couple, one on Alicante Pikeman. Really need to go back and finish that set of painting. Well, it went to tutorial. It was just how I painted it and what colours I used. It's pretty much like this, to be fair. And make sure I complete those. So yeah. So honestly, keep catching the bloody camera. Just double check. I've got most things now. I'm running out of paint now, but luckily I can get the brush under. So that's them primed. That one's starting to dry, but I like to leave them for a good half an hour. Make sure they're bone dry. And then I'll come back later on, show you. I always do my bases next. I don't know why. It's a form of habit. I think I started to do them that way, so it made me have control or learn control quick for painting the rest of the figure and not trying to get it on the base. So it made me quickly pick up brush control. It works for me. I'm not saying it worked for anybody else or everybody else, but yeah, because sometimes I used to paint the figure, end up doing the base, and end up getting paint all over the figure from dry brushing. So I'd sooner get most of the dry brushing done first. So, I mean, like the original figure we're going to use, which is this one over here, I may do the metal dry brushing first and then the base. It just depends on how the figure looks and what it's wearing. So yeah, so we'll just stick to that bit for the time being, and I'll be back later on today to do a bit more, to just be a step by step how I do things. I'll probably do it as a playlist. I've also got other playlists that I've put together now, so if you want to go view those, if it's on one of the subjects that you've only saw one of the videos for, you'll find them in the collection there. I'm going to do it with some of the others that are on the channel. So yeah, so I'll see you all later, folks. I don't know when it'll be, but I'll try and get another couple in today, and then I'll possibly do a few more on Sunday and then steadily work through it. Those of you who do historical, don't worry, I'll be doing more historical stuff, but do watch these because you may find it might be helpful for historical things. I mean, painting's painting and similar colours are used on, historical figures. So yeah, okay then, folks, excuse me, yawn time. Wouldn't be a video without one. So yeah, if you got this far and you're gonna enjoy the content, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going to release another video. If you would like to subscribe, that would be brilliant, due to the fact that costs you nothing. And hit the thumbs up for the like and share if you want to. It'll all help the channel grow. And so thank you, and I'll catch you all soon. Later.